Welcome to BYDFi. I'm Elisa, your guide for this Bitcoin course video series. Occasionally, we will bring you an exciting new video like this one, designed to explain the fundamental concepts surrounding Bitcoin. This way, you can learn about Bitcoin on your own or share these videos with friends or family who might have questions. Today's video focuses on Bitcoin wallets and how to select the best one for your needs. We will delve into various types of wallets, including mobile wallets, web wallets, desktop wallets, paper wallets, brain wallets, HD wallets, multi-sig wallets, and, of course, hardware wallets. Although we have a lot to cover, don't worry, we will break it down for you, and by the end, you'll know how to choose the wallet that fits you best. Let's dive in. A Bitcoin wallet is essentially a program that allows you to send and receive Bitcoins, store them, and monitor your Bitcoin balances. Just as you need an email application like Outlook or Gmail to manage your emails, you require a Bitcoin wallet to handle your Bitcoins. These wallets connect with the Bitcoin blockchain, which is the global ledger of Bitcoin transactions we discussed in our last video. They keep track of Bitcoin addresses on the blockchain and update your balance with every transaction. One crucial point to understand about wallets is that their defining feature is the storage location of their private key. What's a private key, you ask? A private key is simply a lengthy string of numbers and letters that serves as the password for your Bitcoin wallet. This key is what empowers your wallet to send Bitcoins to others. Think of it as the secret coordinates for finding your Bitcoins. Essentially, anyone who knows your private key has control over your Bitcoins. The private key is also responsible for generating your Bitcoin address, similar to how your email address functions. You'll want to share this address with those looking to send you Bitcoins. However, even though the Bitcoin address is derived from the private key, it's impossible to deduce the private key by merely looking at the address. To summarize, the wallet's primary role is to create, store, and utilize the private key, automating the complex cryptography associated with Bitcoin for you. As Bitcoin wallets have developed, HD wallets, or hierarchical deterministic wallets, have emerged. HD wallets generate an initial phrase called a seed or mnemonic phrase. This seed consists of a string of common words that you can memorize instead of trying to recall a long, complicated private key. If your wallet is destroyed or stolen, you can use this seed to reconstruct the private key. Furthermore, an HD wallet can create multiple Bitcoin addresses from the same seed, meaning that all transactions sent to those addresses will belong to the same wallet. Because the private keys and seeds hold complete power over your Bitcoins, they must be kept secret and secure. If you fail to protect your wallet's private key or seed, the Bitcoins it controls could be lost forever. A typical Bitcoin wallet will generate a wallet.dat file that contains its private key. It's crucial to back up this file by saving it to a secure location, such as an encrypted drive on your computer, an external flash drive, or even writing it down on paper and storing it safely. An HD wallet, in contrast, will provide you with a seed phrase of up to 24 words that should also be written down and kept secure. Now that we've covered wallet theory, let's explore the different types of Bitcoin wallets available. Some wallets hold a complete copy of the blockchain to verify every transaction, known as full nodes. Other wallets, referred to as SPV wallets or light wallets, do not store a full copy of the blockchain. Instead, they rely on full nodes they are connected to for transaction verification. SPV stands for Simple Payment Verification. These wallets are quicker and take up less disk space. Given the increasing size of the blockchain, many wallets offer SPV solutions for devices with limited storage, such as mobile phones, tablets, and desktops. Next, let's talk about hot wallets. A hot wallet is any Bitcoin wallet connected to the internet. This includes wallets tied to web services, those installed on internet-connected computers, or apps on your mobile phone with active data transfer. While hot wallets are popular due to their convenience, they are also the least secure since they are vulnerable to online attacks. Let's look at the different types of hot wallets, starting with web service wallets. Markets, exchanges, gambling sites, and other Bitcoin-related services often require you to deposit funds into their online wallets for transactions. These web wallets are the least secure for storing Bitcoins because you do not have access to your private keys. Essentially, you're entrusting someone else with your coins. Such wallets are also at higher risk for hacking due to numerous potential vulnerabilities, including the website itself, the device you're using to access it, or even your internet connection, which can all be monitored to steal your bitcoins. This reliance means you must depend on the honesty of the site operators and their security measures. If there's fraud or hacking, your bitcoins are likely to be lost forever. On the flip side, web wallets offer great convenience, enabling you to buy, sell, and send bitcoins in an instant. More reputable web wallet services may implement multi-factor authentication, which requires verifying every account login with a text message, to help protect against external threats. Nevertheless, for holding significant amounts of bitcoins, web wallets pose too great a risk. Now, let's shift our focus to desktop wallets. These hot wallets store your private key directly on your computer. As long as your computer is free from malware and security vulnerabilities, your bitcoins should remain safe. However, we all know this isn't the reality for many people. Today, achieving 100% security is challenging, making desktop wallets that are connected to the internet prime targets for hackers. Now, let's discuss mobile wallets. These wallets keep your private key on your mobile phone. While many wallets are accessible via mobile apps, this scenario presents significant security risks. Mobile wallets typically offer low security and poor privacy because of the potential connection between your Bitcoin wallet, phone number, and geolocation. Given that phones are often lost, broken, or stolen, it's essential to enable multi-factor authentication, set a password for your wallet, and back up your private key. Mobile wallets are designed for convenience and aim to provide as much security as possible in an insecure environment. Still, you should not store large sums in a mobile wallet unless you are also using a hardware wallet, which we will discuss shortly. Now, let's explore the most secure type of Bitcoin wallet, cold storage wallets. Cold storage refers to any wallet that operates independently of an internet connection, making it immune to remote hacking. Examples of cold storage wallets include hardware wallets, paper wallets, and brain wallets. Let's break these down. Paper wallets are simply physical pieces of paper with your private key or seed written on them. By keeping your private key on paper, only someone who can physically access that paper can steal your bitcoins. However, paper wallets can easily be destroyed, so it's advisable to create multiple copies. This way, if one is lost, you can still recover your bitcoins. Additionally, to transfer the bitcoins from your paper wallet, you'll need to import the private key into a digital Bitcoin wallet, which is straightforward to learn through the tutorials available on our site. Next, we have hardware wallets. These are physical devices that securely store your private key, making it impossible to hack even if your device is compromised by malware. You can even use a hardware wallet with a public computer that you don't trust. Most hardware wallets come with a seed backup option in case the device is lost or stolen. To send bitcoins using a hardware wallet, you'll need to connect it to a computer and use a web interface that allows you to control the wallet. Hardware wallets strike an optimal balance between security and user-friendliness. However, their only limitation is that you must always keep your hardware wallet with you to send coins. Finally, we arrive at brain wallets. Brain wallets allow you to create a private key based on a predetermined text or set of words. Instead of receiving a randomly generated seed, you choose a passphrase and apply a basic algorithm to generate a private key from it. However, brain wallets come with significant risks, as they are more prone to hacking. People often choose predictable passwords or texts, making it easier for hackers to guess them. There have been tests where users deposited funds into brain wallets with simple passwords, only to have them stolen quickly. One unfortunate Bitcoin user lost 4 bitcoins after using a brain wallet private key based on an obscure Afrikaans poem. This highlights that even seemingly unique texts can pose security risks. Before we wrap up and discuss how to choose a Bitcoin wallet, I want to touch on one more important feature available in some Bitcoin wallets: multi-sig. Multi-sig, or multi-signature, is a feature that allows Bitcoin transactions to require approval from multiple private keys before proceeding. Let's illustrate this with an example. Suppose Alice, Bob, and Charlie want to start a business together and invest some of their bitcoins, but they don't want any single individual to hold all the private keys. Each of them would have one key and use a multi-sig wallet that requires 2 out of the 3 keys to authorize a transaction. This setup ensures that no one person can abscond with the funds, while still allowing for expenses to be paid without requiring all 3 members to be present. For instance, if Alice tried to run off with the money, she couldn't, as she would only possess one key. However, if Bob is unavailable and Alice and Charlie need to pay for an expense, they can do so using their 2 keys. Multi-sig arrangements can vary, allowing for different combinations. For instance, a couple might agree that both must approve a transaction before any money can be spent, or a company's board of directors may require a majority vote for expenditures. Multisig is often utilized in escrow services, where two parties must agree on a transaction that necessitates 2 out of 3 keys. If the buyer and seller can't reach an agreement, a trusted third party can mediate and release the funds. Congratulations! You now have a comprehensive understanding of Bitcoin wallets. Let's move on to selecting the best wallet for your needs. The first thing to consider is that different individuals will use different Bitcoin wallets for various purposes. For example, if I need to store a large amount of Bitcoin securely, I will choose a different wallet than if I simply wanted to keep some spare change to pay for a cup of coffee. Wallets typically range from high security to high convenience, and it's up to you to determine where you fit on that spectrum. Some questions to ponder include: how many Bitcoins do I plan to store? How often will I use the wallet? Can I afford a hardware wallet? Do I need to carry this wallet around? Will I need to share access with someone else? Am I tech savvy? How much do I value my privacy? Do I trust myself to keep my wallet secure, or would I prefer a third party to handle that responsibility? Considering these questions should help you make an informed decision about which wallet is right for you. Most of the popular Bitcoin wallets can be found on our Bitcoin wallets page on the site, so it's now just a matter of selecting the best option for your needs. Before we conclude, remember that you may want to utilize more than one wallet. For instance, you could use a hardware wallet for significant Bitcoin amounts, while also maintaining a mobile wallet with a small balance for everyday transactions. This approach ensures that if your mobile phone is lost or stolen, you won't be risking a substantial sum of money. I hope you enjoyed today's session of Bitcoin courses, and I can't wait to see you in our next video. If you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and subscribe for updates on new episodes. Thank you for joining me on the Bitcoin courses of BYDFi. I'm Elisa, and I will see you soon.